Varsity girls basketball game. Tonight, the Ballard Bombers host the Tigers of Gilbert. The Tigers are members of the Raccoon River Conference and enter tonight's game with a record of 12 wins and 3 losses. The head coach of the Tigers is Mike Frisk. He is assisted by Jeff Egan, Jeff Gillette, Aaron Hill, and Mike Cruz. The Ballard Bombers are also members of the Raccoon River Conference and have a season record of 15 wins and no losses. The head coach of the Bombers is Kelly Anderson. He is assisted by Kelvin Adams, Nathan Smith, and Darren Harrell. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for tonight's Battle of the Hardwood are Tyler Reindl, Chris Reindl, and Steve Russell. And now for the starting lineups, first our guests, the Tigers of Gilbert. Starting off in the guard position, a senior, number 3, Katie Curran. Also playing guard, a junior, number 10, Ava Hawthorne. Playing guard, a senior, number 20, Emma Cruz. Playing forward, a senior, number 21, Emma Bowman. And rounding out the lineup, the forward position, a senior, number 24, Thea Rotto.
Whose broad stripes and bright Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the hangar, the home of your Ballard Bombers, for tonight's Raccoon River Conference matchup between your Ballard Bombers and the Gilbert Tigers. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Brock Bierman, alongside my partner, Chase Winterbohr.
Thank you, Brock. Feels good to be back with you. I'm sorry I missed the game Saturday, but heard things went pretty well.
Had former varsity boys head coach Chris Deason at the color commentator spot last Saturday. It was a great time hanging out with him, talking a little hoops.
That's all right.
Great to have you back in the booth.
Appreciate it, buddy. Missed you.
Getting ready for the jump ball. Bombers will be in their home unis, white jerseys with red trim, and the Tigers, who win the jump, and their red jerseys with white numbering. Tigers with the ball. Starters tonight for the Ballard Bombers: Molly Eiley, Josie Fleischman, Brooke Levy, Meg Reitz, and Cassidy Thompson. As usual, we swing it over to Chase Winterbohr for tonight's keys of the game for the Bombers.
Thank you, Brock. All right, the first key to the game tonight for the Bombers is playing with confidence. The Bombers 15-0 this season, so they know they have an important game tonight, but they can't play timidly. You got to execute your strengths and improve why you won the matchup in the first meeting. Second is defense. Gilbert ranks high in literally almost every single offensive statistical category. So if shots can't fall, don't let it affect your defense. And then lastly, this one's for you, Brock. Share the sugar. Bombers must constantly move the ball on the offensive end and force Gilbert. Try to use some stamina on the defensive end.
Love to share the sugar.
Appreciate it, buddy. I knew you'd like that.
Tigers with the ball. Inside, they get a bucket for number 24, Dia Roto. Bombers with the ball.
It's already looking like a high-scoring game here.
These
7
teams
points in the first
have been
minute.
trading games back and forth between each other the last couple seasons. Actually, the last time the Bombers lost at home was to the Gilbert Tigers last year in their opening game, as that shot's no good by Levy.
That was their opening game, really?
Last regular season game that they lost as well.
Really? Look at you, Mr. Stat Guy.
Undefeated on the season, 15-0, 12-0 in the Raccoon River Conference. Tigers with the ball. Bombers in their man-to-man defense. Currens gets it down low. It's tipped, recovered by the Gilbert Tigers. Roto takes it in on Thompson, draws a foul, and she will go to the line.
Yep, Gilbert's starting off hot here early on offense. They're actually averaging 60.2 points per game, which, ask me, that's pretty impressive.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
First free throw is no good.
Right, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Or the mishandle the ball at the free throw line.
Out of all the times like you think of that scenario, I think that might be the first time I've ever seen that.
The second one goes 1 for 2 on that trip. And it might have affected her groove right there as she missed the first one.
I was gonna say, yeah, if she made that, that'd be pretty impressive. But hey, now first for everything, right?
Bombers with the ball. Thompson gives it back to Eiley, who kicks it over to Fleischman for 3. It falls. Josie Fleischman with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, Josie's shooting with confidence here, really. Hand right in her face, doesn't even affect her. Shooting 37% on the year, too.
And a long pass ends up in the hand of Cassidy Thompson for the steal. Bombers with the momentum. Reitz dribbles it out. Levy with the ball. Reitz on the right side finds Eiley at the top of the perimeter. She drives and kicks. Levy thought about the 3. Levy crosses over, gets some open space for an open 10-footer for 2.
Yeah, I told Brooke I wouldn't talk about it, but sorry, Brooke. Anyways, though, that last game against Carlisle, she actually had 0 points, so might be a theme this year, Brock. After she goes scoreless in the game, maybe she'll have a big night again.
Travel called, Bombers ball. Eiley will inbound it. 5:06 left in the first quarter.
What do you think, Brock Deuce? Huh? Call me Tony Romo up here.
Predicting those plays. Eiley finds Thompson for the long range shot, no good. tipped around, and it will be Tigers ball. So Eiley was the last one to touch it.
Yeah, Thompson's been shooting a lot more threes recently. According to our sheet, she's shooting 30% on the year, so not bad, I guess, for your 5-man. So we know she can make them once in a while, you know.
And it's kind of been like a tradition of hers, like not to start the season shooting any threes, and then slowly she starts shooting a couple a game. As the Tigers get it down low, the first shot was no good, and then the second one was ripped away by the Bombers. Fleischman finds Thompson down low. She puts up the jump hook, no good. Rebound by the Tigers.
Yeah, it seems like a lot more fast-paced game, Brock, than what we've seen the Bombers really play all year.
And I know we don't have as many fans as we usually or would prefer to have due to the crazy season we've had. So that shot's no good. But you can feel the intensity just in this game, the first few minutes, how both teams have been getting up and down the court. They know this is a big game for both teams.
Yeah, I agree.
And that take by Reitz is no good. Offensive rebound by Eiley, and she will go to the line as she draws a foul.
Yeah, there's your, what was I going to say, Brock? Your annual Molly Eiley offensive rebound quote right there.
One of the best in the state for sure.
Amen. Let's see. She leads the team in 5.7 rebounds per game. Still ridiculous as a guard leads your team in rebounding.
Second one is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Bombers lead 9-6.
Yeah, it was a good job there by Molly, just staying with it and not really leaving number 3, Katie Kearns, right there, and got a steal.
Levy finds Reach, shot fake drive, gets inside, kicks it out. Fleischman also thought about shooting a 3. Fleischman triggers a 3-point shot from the left corner, no good. Rebound by the Tigers.
Yeah, you know what, Brock, it kind of seemed like there for a stretch, Josie was kind of, I don't know if you want to say like timid to shoot the 3 for a little bit, but I mean, so far early, she seems to be having a ton of confidence out there, hand in the face and everything.
And Brooke Levy traveled right there, so it'll be turnover for the Bombers. .312 left in the first quarter. Tigers with the possession. Bombers lead 9-6. Ava Hawthorne with the ball. Probably hear her name a lot tonight. She's a focal point of the Tigers team as a whole. The Bombers get the steal here. Levy cross court to Fleischman on the left side. Hands it off to Eiley, who drives in, flips it up, count it, and one. And Molly Eiley will go to the line looking to convert an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Molly Eiley continuing her hot streak, had 17 last game against Carlisle, and now already off to 4 points here, looking to make it 5.
Gaining confidence for sure as the season starting to gain intensity as we get closer to the postseason play.
Yeah, and you know, I know we weren't there last game when Ballard played Gilbert, but I did hear very good things about Molly Eiley on the defensive end. Which
is not a shock as Ava Hawthorne gets that inside bucket for 2.
Yeah, I think we will be hearing her name a lot tonight, Brock, averaging 16.5 points per game.
Going to be a key player the Bombers need to stop if they want to come out with a win today. Thompson finds Eiley on the right side. She kicks it out. Bombers now looking to get something on the scoreboard. Reitz finds Eiley on the right side. Levy fires a long 3, no good. Out of bounds. It will be Gilbert ball. Lily Hillebrand checks in for Josie Fleischman. And Levy tips the ball, which helps get a steal for the Bombers. Levy thought about the 3, drives in, floats it up with the right hand, no good. Battle for the ball, and the Gilbert Tigers come up with it. Rebound by Hawthorne.
Yeah, I mean, Gilbert started off strong there, Brock, at 5 points in the first minute, but the Bombers have really done a great job on the defensive end. They're really shutting them down since.
Hawthorne's 3 almost falls. Rebound by the Bombers. Eiley in transition for 3, no good. Rebound by Ava Hawthorne.
You know, not a bad shot there from Molly Eiley, but by the way that she's been attacking the basket so far this game, maybe would have liked to see her keep going.
Tigers with the ball. Bowman takes it in on Reitz, but Eiley steals it away. Bombers with a lot of turnovers early on here. She traveled. She wanted to get a jump stop, but her feet kept going. It'll be a turnover for the Bombers.
Yeah, once again, you see Molly doing her thing on the defensive end. She actually is 6 in 4A, with 3.8 steals per game, and fellow teammate Brooke Levy is actually 10th. So Bombers got 2 players in the top 10 in steals per game. So
both teams have been forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be I think it might be one of the better games of the year because you got 2 teams who are really good on offense and they're really good on defense as well.
Yeah, for sure, Brock.
Less than a minute now left in the first quarter of play. And a travel called, so it'll be Bombers ball.
See kind of how the Bombers use their tempo here as Gilbert used a little substitution, but we've got 55.3 seconds left here, so see if the Bombers slow it down or keep doing their thing. As we did see in the JV game, Brock, Coach Nathan Smith deciding to slow things down and hold it the last 4 minutes. Gotta give him crap for that, but
helped him get the W.
That's true, I guess.
Ashley Wiesenberg did check in a couple of seconds ago for Cassidy Thompson. It looks like Bombers are gonna hold it.
Do we say it, bro?
No.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet,
okay,
not yet.
okay.
23 seconds left. Eiley takes it in and finds Hillebrand on the left side. She thought about the 3, drives in with a floater with the right hand. It goes. Lily Hillebrand with the floater on the left side.
Yeah, great job by Lily there, really making them think that she was going to shoot it. Eyes to the rim and great ball fake, and just like that, got herself a nice little floater.
And that 3-point shot's no good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Oh, it looks like we got a good game on our hands. Bombers lead 14-8 at the end of the first quarter. I know we do have an interview during the halftime of this girls varsity basketball game with dance team coach.
You're struggling there, Brock.
Yeah, I was checking the stream to make sure it was working.
Oh, attaboy, attaboy.
You know, always got to stay on top of things.
Do you like that new scoreboard?
Oh yeah, it took me a little bit to figure that out. Bombers will have the ball to start out here in the second quarter of play. Eiley with the ball. Finds Levy right down low to Thompson. Thompson looking to go to work as she puts up the right-handed shot off the glass and in.
That's a tough move there from Thompson, a little step through.
That's one thing that's been great about this Bombers offense is that Thompson's finding the confidence to get down low for those post moves that have been finally finding a way to get through the hoop.
Yeah, she's been playing really well recently too, bro. Averaging 5.7 points per game, but I mean recently it feels like a lot more than that.
Loose ball. Well, travel before the loose ball. Bombers ball.
It is a great start here for Ballard. I mean, offensively, it seems like they're doing just fine. And like I mentioned in the keys of the game, defense, and seems to me, Brock, like playing pretty well on the defensive end, but what's new?
I mean, it's not like Saturday where they held Carlisle to 0 points in the first quarter.
I did see that.
We'll take a single-digit quarter over that. Levy with the ball. She drives, loses it as she goes up with it. Out of bounds. I guess they said it went off a Gilbert Tiger, so it'll be Bombers ball.
Yeah, and also just a little fun fact for you, Brock. Bombers ranked first in 4A with points allowed at 26.5.
That's a huge stat.
Yeah.
Tigers did get the steal. Hawthorne down low to Rodo. Yep, Rodo with the 2-pointer.
Yeah, good job by Gilbert there, creating a turnover and just getting out in transition.
Eiley fires a 3, no good. Rebound by the Tigers. Another great pass from Hawthorne to Rodo for the layup. Count it and 1.
Yeah, Gilbert early now starting to push the tempo themselves and getting 2 baskets just like that in transition. It also, I mean, it kind of has surprised me, but like not really, Brock. I mean, it seems like the Bombers, like they're playing usually how they do, but I kind of figured for this game, you know, they might slow things down more on the offensive end, but.
If anything, they sped it up a little.
Yeah, I know. It feels like, yeah, it's been a pretty sped up game on both ends, but.
As Rodo makes that free throw to make it only a 3-point lead for the Bombers. That was a great pass from Ava Hawthorne on that to lead to the layup.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Eiley finds Reitz on the right side. Reitz hands it back to Eiley. Bombers looking to get back on the scoring column. Fleischman fires a 3. It was blocked, but a foul called. So Josie Fleischman will go to the line for 3.
Yeah, I thought Josie maybe was going to pump fake and go by there, but. Man, I'm not sure if the foul was like during the shot, Brock, or if like. I didn't. It sounded like up here. Obviously, we can't hear anything, but I didn't hear anything. But got the headsets on, you know.
I mean, she gets 3 attempts one way or another, so we can't judge.
True. It feels like we're watching an NBA game where they call fouling a 3-pointer like every other play. Just kidding. Don't get me started with that.
Josie Fleischman goes 2 of 3 on that trip to the free throw line. Makes it an 18-13 lead with 6:04 left in the half. Tigers get it over half court. Bomber fans want to travel, but nothing's called there, and Fleischman will be called for a foul. Lily Hillebrand will check in for Brooke Levy.
Yeah, Brock, I was going to mention something about foul trouble here, but I didn't want to jinx it.
Well, offensive foul.
I'll take it.
Must have been a moving screen or something.
Yeah, I believe that's what the call was. So Bombers will for sure take it.
Reitz on the right side for the Bombers. Looking to extend the lead that they have. Wiesenberg to Eiley. She drives and finds Fleischman, who pulls up for 3. It is good. Josie Fleischman from deep.
Yeah, that is great offense there by the Bombers, just getting into their classic dribble weave set, and sure enough, made the Gilbert defenders move back and forth, and Josie find herself wide open on a 3-point line.
Tigers were having issues on the trying to get the ball over half court, so they call timeout with 5:26 left in the half. Bombers lead 21-13.
Yeah, it seems like there's been just a lot of runs, you know, back and forth. Started off Gilbert hot, and Bombers came back, and then timeout, and then Gilbert came back, and then now Bombers are pushing their lead up to 8. And so if you're following along here, I would expect maybe a Gilbert run after this timeout, but we'll have to find out, right?
You know what they say about basketball. Game of runs.
Amen, bro. Look at you, buddy.
This game, of course, key game in the Raccoon River Conference. Bombers 12-0 in Raccoon River Conference play, which is good for first in the conference. Gilbert, on the other hand, 9-3 in conference, 12-13 overall, which is good for second overall in the Raccoon River Conference.
You know, bro, if they win this, do they clinch?
They got to win 2.
2? Okay.
Actually, no. If they win tonight, I think they at least clinch a share.
A share, yeah.
So I'll give.
Because is there like any tiebreakers? You know.
I think it's just tie.
Really?
I think so.
Because, yeah, I was going to say, it looks like Bombers only have 4 games left here. And
2 of them against Perry, who was rescheduled.
That's all right. We can talk about that later.
Bombers get the steal. Eiley finds Fleischman, who's hit a couple threes. Hillebrand swings it over to the left side. Reach, shot fake drive. That's her move as she gets to the hoop. Finds a way to get it to go up to the glass and in. Meg Reitz with that take.
A little acrobatic shot there, if you don't say so.
Loose ball. They said it was tipped off of Hillebrand, so it'll be Tigers ball. Bombers with the momentum.
Yeah, this Bomber press has really gotten to Gilbert so far tonight. And, I mean, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, Bracky, your 2 guards are top 10 in the state steals per game, so the other 3 players are doing a great job on rotations, too. Just got burned a couple times in transition, but other than that, Bombers have been excellent so far on the defensive end.
Brooke Levy defending Bullman. Levy just checked in for Hillebrand. Tigers get it down low for the bucket.
A nice little curl there.
That shot was by Nessa Johnson. Levy hands it off to Fleischman. And Fleischman carried the ball, so it'll be Gilbert basketball.
The good old carry rack. Isaiah Thomas, you said?
Yeah. I didn't see no carries when he was playing for the Celtics.
Just giving you crap.
Assistant coach Nathan Smith calling out scouting plays.
Yeah, if you're wondering who's yelling, that is probably Coach Smith.
One of the best, if not the best, assistant coaching staffs in the state. Do a great job scouting, as that 3 is good by Emma Bullman.
Gilbert hanging around Brock. Like I said, might make a little run.
Levy with the ball. 3:43 left in the half. It's like Tigers are in the zone.
Yep, in a little 2-3 here. Actually, that might be a 3-2. 3-2. Changed my mind, Brock. Sorry, it's been a long day.
And just like that, another 3 for Josie Fleischman. She got 3 in the first half.
Up to 11 points already for Josie.
The ball's loose. Hawthorne recovers for the Tigers. Roto gives it down low to Johnson. Back to Roto, no good. Rebound by Reitz.
Yeah.
And Reitz traveled. Bombers were ready to run the court. I think Reitz was getting ahead of herself.
Coach Anderson a little upset on the sidelines, but hey, it's a big game, you know.
It's a big game. Thompson checks in for Wiesenberg. Tigers with the ball. They get it on the right side.
Brock, I'm telling you, if I just was like listening to this game and just had my eyes closed, I think I would know every play that Gilbert's on. Like I'm
from Coach Smith.
Yeah.
Bombers forced a jump ball, possession arrow towards Gilbert. Yeah, the assistant coaching staff does a great job with scouting and preparing the players for game time, which, I mean, it shows by their record. They're always prepared on the defensive end.
It's honestly just kind of comedy just watching them and looking over at the Gilbert sidelines to see what play they're calling out.
Loose ball. They say it was out of bounds. Bombers ball. It's kind of like a coordinator, defensive coordinator right there.
I like it. I could be a good head coach somewhere too if you really wanted to.
Wiesenberg checks in for Thompson. Eiley will bring it up here with 2:28 left in the half. Bombers lead 26-18. Tigers again in that zone. Levy drives, finds Wiesenberg. Loose ball, recovered and turned over. Tigers now with the possession.
Yeah, actually just in a tough spot there under the basket. Really nowhere to go. Good job by Gilbert swarming her there and causing a turnover.
Tigers get it down low. Weisenberg was there to poke the ball away. Bombers with the possession. Eiley drives in. Usually she takes to the hoop, as she does right there. No good. She gets the rebound. I think she drawed a foul too.
Yeah, I believe so, yep.
Timeout on the court. Bombers lead 26-18 with 1:45 left in the half. Reminder, we do have a halftime. Man, I'm out of it when it's not game time. Halftime interview with the Ballard dance team coach, state-winning Ballard dance team coach.
That's right. Probably good, Brock. I know you're a huge dance guy. You want to know more.
I can't dance, so.
During halftime of the boys' game, special appearance by Brock Bierman. Make sure you guys are tuning in.
Actually, the dance team's performing during the halftime.
No, you're getting out there too.
Oh, I am?
It's like when Gronk and who was the other guy? Or whatever joined the Lakers dance team that one. You know, you're a huge Gronk guy.
Huge Gronk guy.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that later.
Back to the game, yeah.
Weisenberg with the ball for the Bombers. 1:42 left. Down low to Reeds. She puts it up, no good. Tigers now bringing it up.
Yeah, big possession here for Gilbert. They're down 8. Trying to cut this into maybe a one-possession game for half.
And a great seal by Nessa Johnson for an easy layup.
You know, Brock, and I will check the sheet, but I'm pretty, the score of the last game was 39-33 when these two teams matched up, and it seems like we might get more of a high-scoring game this time.
Don't jinx it. I want a high-scoring game.
Yep, I know. I just did, and you're welcome.
Eiley hits it from deep.
Yeah, she's been playing really well lately, Brock. Shooting 35% from 3. She doesn't shoot a 3 a whole ton, but when she does, pretty effective.
Her 3 ball was huge in the win against Carlisle, as she did have 17 points. That shot by Hawthorne's not good. 40 seconds left. Bombers with the ball. Yeah,
now this is a even bigger possession here for Ballard, as they can maybe extend this now to double digits before half. And I know if that does happen, the coaching staff will definitely be pleased.
23 seconds left. What do you look at here on the offensive end?
I look honestly, either the ball in Brooke or Molly's hands right here is.
Levy throws it away right there.
I thought they should have maybe taken a little bit more time off, but.
Gilbert with the ball. Hawthorne takes it herself, but Reitz sends it back. Great effort by Meg Reitz. Levy's 3 almost falls from half court, but is no good, and that'll do it for the first half.
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining first half of play. Bombers lead 29-20 here against the Gilbert Tigers.
Tempting not to fall.
How do you pronounce your last name? Is it Wertner?
Wertner.
All right. I want to make sure I didn't completely mess it up.
Oh, you're fine, even if you do.
All right. All right, like we mentioned during the game, we have a special guest during halftime. It is Ballard dance team coach Alicia Ortner. How are we doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing pretty good. Going to ask you a couple questions here about your team and as a whole. So first of all, of course, I went to Ballard, so I always thought this place was special. But what about Ballard drew you to taking the coaching job here?
Well, honestly, we chose the Ballard community due to our family. We wanted to have a good place for our kids to grow up with lots of opportunities, but was still small enough that we felt that community within it. Once we moved into the Ballard community, I got a phone call that said, hey, our dance team coach is no longer coaching. Would you be interested in interviewing? And just kind of went from there.
That's awesome. Next, I know practice you kind of work on routines and stuff, but I don't know if many people that aren't a part of the dance team know what it's like for a person to go through a dance team practice. Can you kind of go through what you guys do?
Yeah, well, it kind of depends on at the time of the year too. So at the very beginning, we start our true season starts in July, and we do camps, and that's when we're really working on our technique, like the turns, the jumps, the leaps, but also conditioning to make sure that we can hold up through a whole routine. We start choreography. When we go to learn a state routine, we take a long time to break those down really far because we need those to be nice and clean. When we're learning for basketball games, which are different than state routines, those are less hours. We go at a faster rate, about 10 hours per basketball routine for a practice. But for state routines, it takes approximately 34 hours for one routine. So before our state competition, we practice approximately 102 hours to compete. And so lots and lots of choreography, figuring out the formations, figuring out the tricks, like we can do aerial cartwheels, that kind of stuff, to make sure that we have everything that we need. We have to make sure the formations work correctly and they're not, hard to watch. They have to be easily moved. Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of work sometimes just to get to state competition. This year's kind of been crazy with COVID restrictions and different things. What challenges did you guys face throughout the season with COVID and everything like that?
I mean, I think every activity, everything has been touched by COVID. Unfortunately, it has changed a lot of things, but fortunately, we've still been able to compete and dance and all of that good fun stuff. So we have had, we have to wear masks when we dance. We need to, keep our distance throughout practice and while we're dancing as much as possible. It changed our state timeline. Normally we have state competition the first weekend in December, but we had to have it in the middle of November this year, and it changed our solo competition times as well. So it changed a lot of our things that we focus on heavily in the beginning of the school year. And then, of course, when we were happy enough to know that we could perform at basketball games, the first proclamation that came out said that since we're a supporting team, we couldn't have our families here to watch them, which we thank goodness that we have this live going on for us so that they could still watch from home. But that was, a little hard for the girls to go through. So, but they've made it, with quarantining and everything as we've had to go through it. They've done a really nice job, and they're a good group.
And speaking of your group of dancers, you had a large senior class for sure. What about that group made it this season so much special? Not only like you guys did win state championship, but like what about that senior group specifically just made this year so special?
Yeah, out of our 16 current members, 9 of those are seniors. And it's been wonderful because I've had them for so long now. I've been their coach the whole time, and I know them not just as dancers but as individuals now, and they're just a really good group. They work together. They fight hard for what they want, and I think what's really cool is the majority of my girls do more than just dance. They are in multiple activities, but when they come to dance, they dedicate everything to dance at that time. And that senior class has done a really good job of leading that so that our underclassmen are learning that same, stuff for our practices to keep going.
I mentioned it, you guys are state champions this year, which congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you guys, I guess, I'm not familiar with how like state dance works. Did you guys have to like watch a stream or something when you guys were announced?
Yeah. So normally our state would happen, you would go and compete, and then that night they hold awards right there in person, and you collect everything. But this year, the judging was not done in person. So we went and performed in person, but they actually videoed us, and then the judges critiqued and judged from video. So we didn't know where we stood, and we didn't even know what the people that we competed against, what they looked like, because they weren't at the same time that we were. They've compiled those when they went to judge. So we got to find out several weeks later, and we got together at the middle school and watched it live stream to us, and that's how we learned our results. And then I was able to go collect the trophies for the girls. They were very excited.
I know Dan Ingsler mentioned that you're starting something up with the middle school. I don't know if you want to speak on that a little bit.
Yeah, so you know, every year we're looking at how we can increase our awareness of what dance team is here at Ballard. It's been a growing program for a long time now, but as we mentioned, we've got 9 seniors on a group of 16 girls, so that's a lot leaving. We want to keep this program going, and the middle school dance team is just an opportunity for the girls to come have fun. Girls, boys, anyone is welcome that would like to dance. They get to learn some technique with turns, leaps, and jumps. They'll get to learn a routine and be able to perform that at our spring show, which is February 26th. It's a Friday night. And so it's just a good way for them to come and learn what dance team is here. They get to see some of our practice as well, so they'll see how it runs. And then hopefully that'll stay fresh in their minds as they go through middle school, but also for the 8th graders that are interested in trying out, that would happen in the spring. So in April, usually in April we have tryouts, so then they would know what it really is before getting into high school.
It's a great opportunity for Ballard middle schoolers to get involved some more. Well,
yeah.
Thank you for stopping by and doing this interview. Congratulations again on your success this season, and hopefully it continues heading into the future.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good one.
That was Ballard dance team head coach Alicia Ortner with that interview. We thank her for stopping by. As we're getting Chase mic'd up again.
Hello, testing.
We're back.
How was it?
It was good. We talked a little bit about what it takes to put on a performance and how they spent over 100 hours learning their performances for state competition.
100 hours?
Over 100 hours, yeah. They put in a lot of work. Kind of blew my mind a little bit about some of the work that they put in. And I know we went to one of their practices for
That's
one
right.
of the hype videos that we made.
I do remember that.
And yeah, I mean, it's a workout. I would get tired. I got tired just watching.
That's 6,000 minutes, if you're wondering, Brock.
Oh,
I know
thanks.
you're a huge
Thank you.
number guy.
Big number guy.
Wow. Hard work pays off, though. Or what do they say? Practice makes perfect?
Practice does make perfect.
Holy cow. Did you tell her that you were going out during the boys' halftime?
I don't think I have eligibility left anymore.
Not so. No one cares. You redshirted, right?
Yeah, redshirted.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Redshirt super senior.
Oh, that's good stuff. Hopefully that wasn't our last interview, Brock, for the year.
Yeah, well, I know we are working on finding a way to do postseason basketball.
Okay.
We don't know how we're going to do it or what way we're going to do it, but postseason basketball, we will try to do something. As it looks like for the boys, it runs through Ballard in the hangar.
Oh, yeah.
And 99% sure that it's going to run through the hangar for the girls.
Run through the hangar. I like that.
We love playing here in Ballard High School inside the hangar.
That's all right.
As we get ready for the third quarter of play, Bombers lead 29-20.
Yeah, speaking of that, you know when their districts come out or when all that?
I think in a week.
A week?
A week or two.
All right.
Because I know we're getting close to postseason play, which is always fun. You got to figure out who's going to meet at Wells Fargo Arena state tournament.
That's all right. Postseason basketball, favorite time of the year.
Bombers with the ball to start out the third quarter of play. What do the Bombers need to do here to extend their lead? Walk out here with a W.
Put me on the spot. I like it. I mean, this might be an obvious answer, but pretty much just defensive end. And like, I cannot emphasize the defensive end enough because you know Gilbert's gonna come out firing on offense, and Bombers really known for their defense all year. So really just emphasizing the defensive end, Brock, because you know shots don't always fall, but always can control your defense.
Tigers with the ball. early on here in the third quarter of play. Hawthorne with the ball. She only has 5 points so far tonight, so give credit to the Bomber defense right there.
Yeah, Molly Alley does an excellent job on the defense end. We said it a million times, but just in case if you didn't hear us.
And a 5-second closely guarded. I think that's what's the official call on that? Like, is there an actual name for that, being that you're an official?
Like 5-second call? Or?
Is it just called 5-second call?
I mean,
is it closely guarded?
I don't know, Brad. Let's go down there and ask.
Well, you're an official. I feel like you should know.
I'm not like a certified official. I'm just a part-time.
Oh, part-time. Okay.
Yeah.
But great defense by Meg Reeds.
Trying to make me look like a professional out here, Brad. Come on.
Hey, you're the closest that we have to like the rules analysis like ESPN has.
Yeah.
Great effort by Eiley to throw the ball off of Ava Hawthorne. Goes out of bounds and will remain Bombers ball.
Yeah, that'll be the next big thing on the Ballard Network.
Yeah, we'll contact
Gene's territory.
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah.
And a 5-second call.
That was a quick 5 seconds. Also, I was gonna say, sorry, we got distracted there, but when they called a 5-second call there on Gilbert when they're on offense, I thought that maybe they created separation, but.
And Hawthorne will go to the line as they draw a foul. It'll be on Thompson. Thompson played good defense. It was a close call. I can see why they called it.
Yeah, I think they got her there with the arm. A little too much body, Brack.
Free throw's good by Hawthorne. Yeah, you mentioned that 5-second call on the defensive end a couple possessions ago.
Yeah.
Right as they were getting ready to call it, it looked like they created separation, but we'll take it, I guess.
You could say maybe makeup call. I'm not going to say it, but I just did.
Hawthorne goes 2 for 2. 29-22, 6:48 left in the third quarter.
Gilbert showing a little pressure now.
Bombers with the ball.
You gotta get someone in the middle there. Well, that works. There you go.
Levy finds Hillebrand, who just checked in. Levy takes it in, floats it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound to number 3, Katie Currens.
Yeah, I think Gilbert's really, I mean, they've been doing an excellent job on it the whole game, but I think they're really trying to speed the Bombers up on the offensive end.
And off the loose ball, the Bombers come up with the steal. Levy finds Wiesenberg, who drives in, kicks it out. Eiley takes it herself, draws a foul. She will go to the line.
I think it was on the floor, Brock, but regardless of foul.
I wanted her to go shoot free throws. Sorry, my bad.
Oh. Pretty good. I know you've been struggling so far tonight.
It's okay. We'll get a 3 here. No bias, no bias.
Tony Romo?
Nope, we'll get a turnover. Tigers with the ball. Hawthorne takes it in. Lowered her shoulder. Jump ball called. Will remain Gilbert Tigers ball.
Yeah, great job there by Molly. Not committing a foul there and just reaching in and getting a jump ball. And Gilbert still retains possession, but.
Travel call, Bombers ball.
Coach Nathan Smith all over that one, Brock, and I got a kick out of that.
Oh, yeah. He's awesome. Love Coach Smith. Eiley with the ball. Yeah, I do actually want to give a shout out to Coach Smith and Coach Adams for giving us their vouchers, their passes to the Carroll girls game.
That's right. Maybe, I don't know if you guys have picked that up on the audio, but Brooke got slapped a little hard there.
Yeah, they didn't say anything.
It's all right.
Levy with the ball. She gets a screen from Eiley. 5:25 left in the third quarter. 29-22 is the score. Levy tried to find, I think it was Hillebrand. Tigers with the ball.
Yeah, parents getting into it.
Everybody knows how big this game is, as that three's no good. Roto's shot's no good, but a foul called.
Yeah, kind of going back to the last play there on the offensive end. Good job by Bowman sinking in there on Levy's pass. And, you know, I know Deason would appreciate this one, but always preach to us and, you know, never jump in there to make a pass. And Levy just found herself kind of caught there. But as we just saw in this last possession, Bombers parents getting into it. Always love to see that, Brack. You know, you know it's a good game when
parents are starting to get into it.
Yeah.
Free throw's good, as long as we don't get no hecklers.
Yeah.
We've got no LeBron situation.
I hope everyone knows what we're talking about, but we'll talk about it later.
Reeds with the ball for the Bombers. Tigers are trimming the lead. Jump ball. Similar situation a couple possessions ago. This time the Tigers are the ones that tie the ball up.
Yeah, and a shove there by, I believe it was number 11. That's Johnson there, just reaching her paws in.
Hillebrand with the ball for the Bombers. 4:45 left in the third quarter of play. That was a long shot fake by Meg Reeds.
That was. Bombers have been on a scoring drought here recently. I don't think. When's the last time they scored, Brad?
Not 100% sure.
No.
Levy takes it in, tries to get her signature floater to fall. This time it doesn't fall. And a foul called.
Let's see, is that Molly's? I was only here first, so.
Not a huge
Bombers,
deal.
Yeah, Bombers really haven't had much foul trouble all night.
She's trying to draw the jump ball, but
yeah,
this time a foul is called. Bombers are on defense. Tigers looking to trim that lead some more. Hawthorne fires that three. It is good. And it sticks in the net. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Get up, big guy. Oh. I don't know
if I've ever seen this before.
No, either have I. There's a lot of firsts tonight, Brack. Brack, go down there. Jump, buddy. Get down there and jump.
Yeah.
You want me to go down there? Oh, it's my boy Slenderman. Look at Cade. Oh. Come on, kid. Man, this is some good entertainment. Oh,
really? That's what lets the net loose? Out of all the things, that's the thing that, okay. I've seen it all tonight. Timeout called. Bombers only lead by 2 now, 29-27 with 4:11 left in the third quarter.
Man, this is fun. Can't remember the last time, Brock, I've laughed so much during a basketball game.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever laughed this much.
Whew. I was thinking though, you know, like as a ref, like wouldn't you think like you'd like recognize that? Like at least like someone does, you know?
Yeah, when the net gets stuck.
Yeah. But I mean, hey.
It would have been bad if it rolled out because of that.
I think they would still count it.
I don't know if it doesn't go through. It doesn't go through.
All right, I'm not a rule. We need our rules expert.
Let's send it over to New York.
Yeah. All right. Anyways.
Bombers with the ball. 4:10 left in the third quarter. 29-27 is the score in favor of your Bombers.
Yeah, Gilbert now cut it down to a one-possession game here, so big possession for the Bombers and try to get it back up to a two-possession game.
Eiley tried to give it to Reitz, but the ball is turned over. Tigers have a chance to either tie it or take the lead with a three. Roto down low finds Hawthorne outside. Eiley defending. Hawthorne takes it in. Reitz went straight up.
You know, I think if Reitz may have just fell over there, she probably would have got the call, but I mean, I do credit her not flopping, I guess, but yeah, tough call there. You know, she could have pulled the classic and just fall back before she gets there, Brad. Didn't we talk about that last time I was on?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, regardless here, Gilbert has a chance to tie it.
But they don't. I wonder if the basketball gods are rewarding that.
Yeah, Meg has had kind of two of those turnovers tonight. Earlier, she was trying to bring it up, got called for a travel, and now a carry. So just like that, it's been all Gilbert so far in this third quarter.
I don't know if the Bombers have actually scored all half.
Yeah, they have.
They have?
They had,
Okay.
man, what was the score going to have? Was it 26? All right.
5-second call, Bombers ball.
Brad,
A lot
that
of
was moving
turnovers
screen,
for both
Brad. Moving
teams.
screen, Brad. You're close, though.
No, he called a 5-second call. There's
Are
no
you sure,
foul.
everybody? Oh,
They didn't call a foul.
Oh, I guess maybe I'm just seeing things too. Oh, Brock, I'm pretty confident that was a moving screen, but okay.
They didn't put the foul up there.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind. I'm seeing.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
There we go. Man, I guess we're just
I
both
don't
seeing
know.
things tonight. Oh, did they actually not put the foul up there?
I don't.
Oh, I just saw.
I don't know.
I was like, oh,
Either way, it was
all right.
Bombers ball. Eiley took it to the hoop, draw the foul, and makes the first free throw.
Yeah, we're having a rough night, aren't we, buddy?
I feel like everybody on the court is having a rough night.
All right. 3-point lead for the Bombers. Still one possession game, so Bombers finally, it seems like, ends their scoring drought like we were talking about. So really, maybe we can get things going there on the defensive end.
Hawthorne finds Roto down low. Reitz blocks the shot and steps out when she gets the rebound, so it'll be Gilbert ball. Great effort, though, by Reitz not to give up on that ball, and she chased after it.
Becky going back to check out that call.
No.
Oh.
I was just making sure everything's good. Tipped out of bounds. It should be Bombers ball, and it is.
You know, I honestly, I kind of feel bad for these refs, Brock. I mean, they've had a tough game to call tonight.
It's been back and forth.
They had that thing with the net, you know. I mean, a lot of really close
anything
calls.
that could have been called has probably been called tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Reitz takes to the hoop on Roto, no good. Rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, great drive there by Meg. Going to her left hand, exactly what you want there for the Bombers. Just a little too hard there off the glass.
2:25 left in the third quarter. Hawthorne with the ball, guarded by Reitz. She gives it up to Lynch. Down low to Johnson. Fleischman just stuffs the ball back. Great block by the Bombers, and then they throw it away quickly. Both teams just know exactly what's going on.
I know. I was going to say, it seems like a lot more turnovers than like we would expect, you know, tonight, but I did see Gilbert is actually ranked first, though, in 4A, 14.7 steals per game, so not surprising.
And a three-point shot for the Tigers is no good. Tipped around, rebound. Hawthorne for three. And we have a tie ball game.
All righty, baby. Here we go, 31-31, 1:35 left here in the third. Still plenty of time in this game.
Levy on the right side finds Eiley. Eiley swings it over to Hillebrand. Back to Levy. 1:23 left. Bombers look to be in no hurry.
Yeah, this is more of the type of offense I would have kind of expected Ballard to play tonight. Try to slow things down here and make Gilbert move on the defensive end.
Hillebrand gives it up to Eiley, the top of the perimeter. 1:03 left. Wonder if the Bombers are going to hold it for one here.
Still got 53 seconds left. Oh, there you go.
Reitz fires a three. It is good. Meg Reitz from deep.
That is exactly the type of offense you want there if you're the Bombers.
3-point lead for the Bombers. 40
Yeah,
seconds
I
left.
was going to say, yeah, Meg's been shooting really well from beyond the arc this year, 39%, so big time shot there by her.
She took those carry calls personally and made those three. Foul
You did
down
not
low.
just say that. Oh, my. I can tell you've been waiting to say that all night. Be the Bombers' fifth foul here.
Kylie Rigby checks in for Josie Fleischman. 25 seconds left in the third. Tipped, out of bounds, Gilbert ball.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of interested to see here what Gilbert does if they do get it in here, if they try to score immediately or take this thing down.
That's who they want with the ball. Hawthorne kicks it out. They try to give it back to her. The ball is loose, and the Bombers come up with it. Levy running up the court. She stops. Nice in out. She got the defender to go loose. That shot's no good. Rebound by the Tigers. Great steal. Shot will not count. And that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Well, I don't normally get to say this much this season, but buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We got a basketball game.
That's right. I like it.
Heading into the fourth quarter of play, your Bombers lead 34-13 against the Gilbert Tigers.
Man, it's been a crazy game tonight, Brock. Back and forth. This seems like we haven't had a chance to catch our breath.
Yeah, no kidding.
Any good scorers, Brad? NBA, college hoops, anything?
Oh, the Clones are only down 11 against West Virginia at the half.
I do like how you say only down 11.
Hey.
Life of being in a Irish State.
And the Michigan State Spartans are tied with the Hawks. 1:48 left in the first quarter. 41 all.
Really? Yeah, I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to college basketball this year, but we can talk about that later too.
Yep.
We have a lot of things we're supposed to talk about later, but we never have. It's just been a good game, you know.
For the viewers that don't know us, when we say we're going to talk about it later, we don't actually talk about it later.
Yeah. Apologies, but
that's how we get back on track.
I know. It's been a really exciting game, Brock. I even told you last night or whatever. I was looking forward to this.
Yeah, you said you were the most excited about this game than any other game this season.
I know.
I know both teams had both meetings circled on their calendars.
Oh, yeah.
Bombers came out with the win in their first one of the year. As of right now, they win 30. As of right now, they're leading 34-31.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, Tigers with the ball.
A big fourth quarter here, and kind of see what will go on from here.
Hawthorne with the ball, guarded by Eiley. Curran sets a screen for Hawthorne. Dribble handoff to Roto. Great ball movement by the Tigers. Bowman traveled, so it'll be Bombers ball.
Yeah, and I also was going to mention, Brock, it seems like we haven't seen the Bombers like in a zone like maybe at all tonight. And I mean, it seems like in past games that they at least go zone like, you know, a couple times. But yeah, I mean, kind of, I don't know, I just observed that and I thought I was going to let you know, but saw Gilbert was shooting 44% from the field, which is
Thompson makes it for two. Her foot was on the line. I did see that, so was two.
Best shot in basketball.
Drizzling twos.
Sarcasm.
Hawthorne takes to the hoop. Great defense by Thompson to affect that shot. Bombers now with the ball. Eiley finds Fleischman, who gives it up to Reitz. Down low to Thompson. Thompson looks to go to work. Hawthorne tips it out of bounds. It'll be Bombers ball.
Yeah, good job by Thompson there squaring up, but if Reitz would have just cleared out there, probably would have had an easy one-on-one matchup, but regardless, Bombers take it out underneath.
You're on a little deuce action right here? Nope.
No, this should be
wheel? Nope.
Is that a little gut, maybe? Sorry, we're referencing all Coach Adeson's terms. I know he'd be proud of us.
Levy with the ball. Gives it over to Eiley in the right corner. She crosses over, has an open lane to the hoop. She takes it, gets hacked on the way up, and she will go to the line.
But that was a beautiful crossover there. Just set her up, one dribble to her left, I believe, from good directions, and
helped her create space.
Yeah, just like that. It's all about the first step, you know.
Eiley gets the first one to roll in.
She has 11 tonight, too. Her and Josie playing really well.
Second one is good. 6:35 left in the fourth quarter. Bombers lead 38-31. Fans really getting into this one.
I was waiting for you to say that, Brad.
Hawthorne guarded by Levy, spins, takes it to the hoop, draws a foul, and she will go to the line. I don't know who necessarily that would be called on.
That was on Levy.
All right.
I did see that one.
Did she, like, move her arms down?
Also, were you? Yeah.
I didn't see it.
No, yeah, you're good, Brock. Yeah, she was in position, just reached and got a foul.
It's only her first. Next foul does put the Bombers in, well, Tigers in the penalty. Because 7.
Yeah, good. Good math, right?
16 fouls for the Bombers. Second one goes 2 for 2 for Hawthorne on that trip. Had a great second half. Only had 5 heading in the halftime. Now has 16 for the Tigers.
Oh, really? I didn't even recognize that. Yeah, pretty much at her average.
Reitz finds Thompson down low for a shot that wasn't good. It's a great look by the Bombers.
Yeah, great look.
Battle for the ball. Bombers come up with it. Timeout called by the Bombers.
I was just ready to say good timeout there by Coach Anderson.
Man.
Yeah, officials really letting them play now. I like it. Fourth quarter. Time to let them play.
I mean, like, it didn't bother me, but like, as long as they keep it that way the whole game, and not the last play of the game where it's 3rd down and something, and Tom Brady throws it.
Are we talking about our Super Bowl predictions sometime tonight?
Yeah, it's during the boys' game after the dance team performance.
All right. I know you're looking forward to that, aren't you?
Honestly, whoever wins, I don't necessarily really care who wins.
Yeah.
I just hope it's a good game.
I know, that's always the worst, like when your team's not in it, you know, and then it's just a blow, you know.
But like last year, I wanted Kansas City win. I don't like the 49ers. The year before that, I wanted was it Rams and was it already been 2 years, Rams and Patriots?
I have no idea, Brock.
But like every year it seems like I have like a reason to cheer for someone, but like this year it's just like whoever wins.
It'll just be a good match, yeah. It's okay, we'll talk about it later, and we actually will talk about it
We
later.
actually will. We promise you on that one.
We're not making this one up, yes. Alrighty, 5:49 left. Bombers lead by 5. Gilbert will show a little pressure here.
I think it's important to mention that Tigers have 4 timeouts left, Bombers have 2, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Bombers. I feel like we're going to have a couple jump balls called before the end of this game.
Yeah, I feel like all the little details, you know, important to know.
Levy with the ball. She gives it up to Eiley. She's guarded tightly. Picks up her dribble.
Hammer here.
Levy puts it up. No good. Out of bounds. It should be Bombers ball. It is.
Yeah, I don't know if some of these Bomber players are just a little tense right now. I know Thompson missed one pretty hard off the backboard, and Levy there with a rare wide open miss. But
they're in the weight room too much.
That's very true.
Fleischman, shot fake, takes it in, floats it up with the left hand. Should have been a foul, but thank gosh for Thompson. Gets the offensive rebound.
I was just gonna say, I was kind of shocked there to see Josie go over their left hand on a little floater. I don't think I've seen her shoot that one too often.
And a foul down low, so it will be free throws either way. I don't think they said it was shooting.
No, yeah. Should be a little 1-on-1 here.
1-on-1 for Emma Bullman.
Yeah, that's big here for the Tigers going down the stretch. Every foul, they'll be shooting free throws here with still 4:57 left.
First one is good, so she will get a second opportunity. Thompson really the only one in foul trouble for the Bombers with 3.
No.
Second one is good. 40-35 the score here. 4:55 now left in the game, or at least in regulation.
Is that an overtime reference?
Can't confirm nor deny. That ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be Tigers ball.
I picked up on that, bro. You know, that's kind of weird, too. I saw Bombers are only averaging 8.2 turnovers per game, and it seems like tonight Gilbert's forced them to quite more than that. But
I think both teams are in double digits for turnovers.
I know, yeah.
4:35 left. Bombers with a 5-point lead. Huge implications in the Raccoon River Conference and overall in like state standings as a whole. Bombers are undefeated, and Tigers have 3 losses. Timeout called by the Tigers.
Yeah, but that's what the Bombers will rely on here down the stretch is their defense and forcing Gilbert to seem like a 40-second possession there, but 4:12 left in this game. Bombers lead by 5. Kind of interested to see how the Bombers approach things on the offensive end here, Brack. I know, obviously, they have a game plan on defensive end here, but kind of interested to see how things go down the stretch on the offensive end and just kind of who they will really specialize on the offensive end too. But I'm sure Coach Anderson knows what he's doing in that huddle.
Definitely does. Has a lot of experience in coaching.
Yeah, Coach Anderson, let's see here, Brack. Raccoon River Conference Coach of the Year last year.
Iowa Girls Coaches Association Central Coach of the Year.
Oh, big time awards.
Three timeouts left for the Tigers, 2 for the Bombers. Tigers are in the bonus as the Bombers have 17 fouls. Tigers only have 3 team fouls. Possession arrow towards the Bombers. 4:12 left in the game.
Kind of a dangerous pass.
That was
there.
a dangerous pass, but the Tigers still end up with the possession. Tigers get it inside. Great stand-up defense by the Bombers. Forces a tough shot. Out of bounds. Bombers ball.
Yeah, great job there. I believe it was Meg and Cassier just going straight up, and I thought that maybe it was tipped, but I know the Bombers will take it.
Bombers get it over half court. 3:45 now on the clock.
Yeah, and shot selection here will be huge down the stretch. Bombers do not want to force anything.
Great shot fake by Levy, but she can't get the shot to go.
Yeah, that was a great shot fake there. Got her up in there. I thought maybe she was going to try to jump into her and get herself a trip to the line, but regardless here, Bombers big possession on the defensive end.
3:15 left.
Bombers really switching the screens well there in the off ball.
3-point shot for Bullman, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul called. Eiley will be called with that one. That's her second. 18 foul for the Bombers. 1-on-1 opportunity for Thea Roto.
I think is it 2 or 1-on-1? Oh, 1-on-1?
1-on-1.
That's, yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear, but,
Well,
maybe
offensive rebound, so nothing out of that possession.
Yeah, PA announced it was 2 shots, and yeah, you knew it was 1-on-1 the whole time, Brian.
Eiley hands it off to Fleischman. Bombers are in no hurry on this possession. Nice spin move by Levy. She just can't get that shot to go. She tips it to Thompson, who saves it, and Gilbert ends up with the ball. Great effort, though, by the Bombers. And a foul called on Levy. That's her third.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if Thompson did that on purpose there, but that was a great place to save the ball. Not throwing it up the court so Gilbert could get it and try to get a point in transition there, but also, I know Levy not happy there with her. I believe it is her third foul.
Yep.
Now, yeah, Gilbert gets to put points on the board while the clock is stopped.
Next one puts them in a double bonus.
Yep.
It's a huge thing for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, you can feel like, you know, parents on both sides are just ready to erupt here.
That free throw is no good by Lynch. She made the first one, missed the second one. Bombers with the ball, a 4-point lead. 2:28 left in the fourth quarter. Levy finds Thompson. She puts it up, almost falls, and the rebound to Roto.
The Bombers had plenty of chance on the offensive end here to really stretch this game out, but miss a lot of chippies, and Gilbert finds themselves down 4.
Great tip and steal by Levy. She drawed a foul as well. It was a great effort by Brooke Levy on that play.
Yeah, Brooke hasn't had the greatest night in the offensive end, but doing an excellent job on the defensive end here down the stretch, and Bombers really got to take care of the ball here.
Eiley with the ball. She finds Thompson, who swings it over to Fleischman. Bombers now look to slow things down some more. 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Bombers clinch a share at the Raccoon River, at least a share of the Raccoon River Conference title with a win here.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I wonder here, Brock, if they even try to score at all, or yeah, make them foul.
Make them foul. Eiley will go. Not yet. 2 more fouls.
Well, they're a little
I was
early.
getting them again. I was assuming because like we had a bunch of fouls called on us, so I just assumed. Ever assume. And another foul, so 1 more. Until the bonus, because that should be the 6th team foul on the Tigers.
The Bombers, let's see here. The Bombers shooting 69.9% from the free throw line, Brock, so
It's not terrible.
That's pretty good as a team, yeah.
Almost
That
backcourt
was,
violation.
yeah, not where you want to throw the ball in, but Bombers get away with one.
And a shove. So Reitz will go to the line for a 1-on-1. All right.
Whew. All right, well, let's see here. Meg shooting 79% from the line so far this year, but you got to get this first one.
It is a 1-on-1, so a missed shot can lead to a Tiger possession. First one is good.
Yeah, that's big. Even with this, if Meg does make this shot here, it'll still be a 2-possession game for Gilbert, but see what happens.
Meg said, I got it. 2 for 2 on that trip.
All right, Bombers cannot, I mean, honestly, Brock, if I were the Bombers right now, obviously, no, I really guard that 3-point line. I make them try to, yep.
Great defensive possession right there.
Yeah, I would force them there, yeah, to a 2, and Gilbert misses, so Bombers exactly where they want to be.
Not many people consider that the play of the game, but that might have just been the play of the game right there to get a stop down low.
Yep. And yeah, credit to, like we mentioned all year long, Brock, this Bombers defense has been excellent tonight. Gilbert came into this averaging 60.2 points per game, and tonight only at 36, so.
Held them to 39, no, only 33 last time when they played.
Yep.
Final score last time was 39-33. You said it was going to be a high-scoring game. Defensive battle in the second half, though.
You're welcome.
Eiley goes 2 for 2. 44? 45? 44? 36?
Oh.
No, I thought it was already at 44. Sorry. Ball goes out of bounds. Bombers ball.
Yeah, and like I don't know if we mentioned before, Brock, but free throws win games and defense wins championships. And Bombers went 4 for 4 there in their last 2 trips to the free throw line, and see now if they can really put this thing away.
No matter who wins this game, for sure, it was a great battle between the 2 teams. Everybody on the defensive end, like everybody that stepped foot on the court, made a key play for both teams. It's just that the Bombers, as of now, have made more key plays, which has resulted in the 44-36 lead.
Yep, and obviously, yeah, we've seen crazier, Brock. This game is not over yet, but this is really a huge game for Gilbert, as they've actually lost their last 2 and really was looking for a win here tonight. But like what we said, we've seen crazier, so Bombers really got to put this thing away on the free throw line. But 1:03 left here, and Bombers will still be in 1-on-1. So they get fouled. First got to get the ball in, though.
Little box set on this inbounds.
Is that deuce, maybe? I like it.
And got it in. Foul called. Eiley will go back to the line. She has 14 tonight.
For Molly shooting, I was going to pull it up earlier, 67% from the line coming into this game. Big time shot right there. This one, Maybe, I don't know if I want to call it, Brock.
Not yet.
All right, 3-possession game still. Really, if you're the Bombers here, or in my opinion, you guard the 3-point line. You force them to 2.
Hawthorne gets a 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Levy. And a foul called, so she will go to the line.
All right, I mean, that works too. Yeah, it should be double bonus now, I believe. Yep. And both teams will be in the double bonus. 48.2 seconds left.
I'll give credit to the Bombers. They were at 19 fouls with like 2:40 something left.
Yeah, Bombers really
And they haven't
playing
fouled
smart on the
since then.
defensive end. Yeah, not fouling 90 feet away from the basket. And now Brooke looking to put this one away.
48 seconds left. Levy makes it 47-36. Hawthorne with the ball. She gives it down low to Johnson. She puts it up for 2. Off the rim, no good. And Roto comes up with the offensive rebound. She's had a good game on the rebounding and scoring column. Tigers call timeout. 34 seconds left. Bombers lead 47-38.
I believe Gilbert will have 1 timeout left. Yep, here. So, yeah, kind of the big thing though for the Bombers is just really don't foul on the defensive end. You got a 9-point lead here. 34 seconds left. Last thing you want to do is foul and put them on the line with the clock stopped. So Bombers just kind of got to keep hitting their free throws, and in my opinion, just let them go on the defensive end.
Do want to give a shout out to all of our crew people for tonight's game.
That's right.
Troy Vasey, Zach Radfield, and Dan Ingsler. And thank you for helping me out this summer. Not summer. This
summer.
This winter, with streams and stuff. And a foul on.
Sorry, Brock.
The Bombers.
I thought they were gonna call it foul there. It looked like Meg got pushed in me, but hey, you're welcome though, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Levy's 4th, so that's something to pay attention to.
If it does go into overtime, like you did mention earlier, Brock. I heard that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I can't do
now
that.
It's your turn.
Yep, I can't do that. I can do jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks, yeah. Well, Brock, 30 seconds left in this game. Bombers are up 9. Got all their starters out on the floor, and like you mentioned, only foul trouble seems to be Brooke Levy with 4. Cassie Thompson does have 3.
First one is good. There really isn't anyone on the Bombers that's shooting terrible from the line, so I'm willing to have anyone get the ball off the inbounds or the rebound. That shot is no good. Rebound by Thompson. She gives it right away to Eiley.
Yeah, Eiley. I know she missed that last one, but it seems like she's been playing with a lot of confidence lately. Had 2 back. I mean, she's been playing great all year, but 2 back-to-back, really good offensive scoring games too. She's at 15 right now.
First one is good by Eiley. This is usually the part of the broadcast where ESPN shows a flashback, bunch of highlights of these 2 teams playing last year, and how
that is accurate. That is accurate.
Gilbert Tigers actually did beat the Bombers at the hangar last year, but it looks like the Bombers are in command as of right now with 23 seconds left in the game.
Don't foul here. Guard the 3-point line. Great
jump
defense.
ball. Great defense from Molly Eiley.
She's been great at that all year. Just, I mean, when she does like reach in and make a steal, it seems like just rarely ever does she ever get called for a foul. And huge there as the Bombers get the possession.
Bombers will go back to the line. She's done that a couple times tonight where she's drawing the jump ball off of a drive.
Yeah, she does that a lot, Brock, and now had 17 last game and trying to make it 17 this one. Yep. Yeah, Molly averaging 8.1 points per game this year, and kind of at the beginning of the season, you know, I mean, it seemed like she was, I wouldn't say struggling, you know, just because the Bombers have so many options on offense, but really not whole productive on offense end, but yeah, she's been great lately.
Great block from Fleischman on that three-point shot. And off the rebound, there is a jump ball called. Possession arrowed towards Gilbert. Nine seconds left in the game. 10-point lead for the Bombers. 5 seconds. Hawthorne for three. That is good. She's had a really good second half. 19 in the game.
Yeah, she still got all of her points, Brock, but the Bombers did a great job on everyone else. And now looking to extend their winning streak to 16 now and improve to 16-0 on the year.
Oh, they must have called it a 2.
That one in the corner?
Yeah. I thought it was a 3.
You know, it looked like it from up here, but
Must have been a drizzling 2.
what's up with you and the drizzling 2s?
You ever seen Grown Ups?
Oh, I guess it has been a while, yeah.
The guy shoots the 3,
Yeah,
has the foot
I
on the
know what
line.
you're
He's like,
talking
that ain't
about."
raining 3s, that's drizzling 2s.
And then they couldn't get a grown-up reference here tonight, but I'm all here for it.
And that'll do it. Your Bombers win 50-42 against the Gilbert Tigers to improve to 16-0 on the year, 13-0 on the Raccoon River Conference, and clinch at least a share of the conference title. Tigers, on the other hand, fall to 12-4 on the year and 9-4 in conference play. Great game between both teams. Great effort. Great defensive basketball game. Bombers come out with the W.
Yeah, Bombers really knew this one was going to be a big game tonight, and I think, like we mentioned, clinch the conference. But don't cite us on that. But
depending
yeah,
on remaining games that get rescheduled or something like that.
So yeah, credit to the Bombers. Really came out to play tonight and improved to 16-0, and now we'll have hopefully a good boys matchup now, Brock.
Yep. And with that being said, we'll be right back for the boys varsity game against the North Polk. I'm looking ahead in the game. I was looking at the schedule. Against the Gilbert Tigers. From everyone at the Ballard Network, we thank you for tuning in tonight. And like always,